But in reality, we're talking about saddles. You know, if you have a saddle problem, that can in turn in movement patterns cause hoof problems. And, you know, if you got a horse that's locking up on the front end, you can end up with some compression problems you're fighting. In turn, rider issues. A rider is unbalanced. I've had where a rider has gotten injured, and all of a sudden we started having some gait problems because the horse, you know, the rider was injured, had somebody that had a knee injury, and they started riding with a great big leg brace, and they're like, my horse isn't moving right, and all of a sudden it's like, what are you doing to my horse? And it's like, you've been riding with that great big hinged brace on? Well, yes, have to, and that's not gouging in the horse's side.
You ever seen the? It was big in the 80s. It was called the Executive Toy, and it's 5 balls, like marble balls, and you take one and you lift it up and you let it go and it pops the other 4, and then the one on the end goes back and forth
Right.
and back and forth. It's basically when you're talking about, you know, the saddle's making the hoofs bad and then the hoofs making the saddle bad, you're basically, that ball is bouncing back and forth. And
It's exactly what's going on.
You're transferring that energy back and forth, and one's blaming the other one, the other one's blaming the other one.